Good morning, Saturday. Here it is. Look at the sunshine. Takapuna Beach, Rangitoto Island. It's beautiful. I'm just having a beach walk. It's low-ish tide. Every man and his dog might be here. It's a gorgeous, beautiful start to the weekend. So Takapuna Beach, oh, lots and lots of shells and pebbles on the beach here as well. I've just had a coffee. It's been really, really nice. Just show you around the local area here. There's a lovely park and the yacht club is here as well. And it looks like they're building some new apartments here. Hello. Off they go. I'm going to walk you along the beach and we're just going to head off. I'm going to finish my walk with you and we're going to head in this direction and we'll finish up over at the fossil forest. Saturday morning. Let's go. Nothing like coffee on the beach to start the weekend. And a nice dose of sunshine. Look at that up there. It's about 17 or 18 degrees here. Or maybe 16 or 17. Not quite 18 yet. Oh, Janice, awesome. Nice to see you. We're on Takapuna Beach, the old favourite. And I'm just finishing my walk to the end of the beach and then I'm popping over to the fossil forest. So join me for the walk. Tide's coming in now. So the fossil forest will end up being completely covered. Not by the time we get there, of course. All the beautiful Pahudakawa trees. Oh, chiefly. How are you going, Janice? Hope everything is good there. Hey, YC, awesome. We're back. Aotearoa New Zealand. So it's such a gorgeous day. I've come over for a beach walk. And it's actually getting really warm. I'm going to have to take my jacket off. But it's beautiful. Got some nice patterns in the sand coming up as well. There's been while I've been having coffee, there's been a lot of people out in the water. Still a few people out there I can see in the distance. They'll come in very, very shortly. 1,200 metres this beach is. It is a gorgeous beach for a run or a walk. And lots of beautiful houses. Next time we're here, I'll start my walk at the other end of the beach. How will that be? And we'll have a walk past some of the really, really gorgeous houses that are here. Don't you love the sound of the ocean? Whoa. A little bit of seaweed on the beach as well. Washed up. Isn't that a gorgeous shot? Look at that. Wow. So we're coming to the end of the beach here. The sun is still with us. Every dog out. Oh, they're all so playful when they're at the beach. It's really, really great. Really, really good. Yeah, so Takapuna, we're about 10-minute drive from downtown Auckland over the harbour bridge. So really easy to get here. Or you can come by ferry to one of the seaside suburbs and then get a bus. So it's really, really easy to access. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Hello. I love it when we start getting these gorgeous, I'll walk backwards because look at the gorgeous patterns in the sand. Oh, and we've got a scallop shell right here. I nearly stood on it. Happy dogs, Janice. Yeah. Nearly stood on this nice little scallop shell right here. You can see where my footprint is. Yeah, it must be one of the best things for dogs, I reckon. A good run on the beach and a swim. And a swim, of course. But beautiful, it's midwinter here, so July is usually our gloomiest month, but to get a day like this, we really appreciate it and everybody comes out and yeah, everybody's out for a walk and a coffee and having a little bit of fun. As you can see, lots of people meeting up on the beach. Hi Dave, awesome, nice to see you. I'm just finishing off my beach walk with you and heading over now to the fossil forest. But I love the design here in the sand is gorgeous. Look, 1,200 metres long, so it's a great place for a run or a walk. You really do. He's got it. Here he comes. You really do stretch your legs on this bit of the walk. Happy doggies, all right. Let's head up here and we'll walk over to the fossil forest, where it should be looking pretty good because it's low tide. So I had a coffee and a nice cheese scone here from the cafe before I started my walk. Needed a little bit of energy, so it's a great cafe. Had lunch here with my guests the other day as well. Good fish and chips here. It's the cafe. One last look here at the beach before we head over to the fossil forest. 1,200 metres and just curves around so beautifully. We're in the suburb of Takapuna, which means eternal spring. Eternal spring. So lots and lots, an abundance of fresh spring water here when the early Maori first arrived. Which way will we go? Let's go through the park. The park's lovely. There's a little park here. It's either the car park or the park. The car park was actually built on top of the fossil forest back in the 1970s, before they attached any importance to these rocks here. So I'll turn around and just give you a look at the cafe. Come and visit me. I'll bring you here for lunch, definitely. Takapuna Beach Cafe, it is fantastic. The sacred Pahudakawa trees there, apartments behind, and Takapuna Beach through here. So I hope some of you are still on Friday, so the weekend is ahead, so I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. You can see we've had a lot of rain. Look at all the puddles. We've had heaps and heaps of rain. It's been crazy. So if you thought I was a little bit quiet, that was the reason why. Just coming out here by the campground. Yes, there's lots of outriggers and kayaks are just stored here at the beach as well. Lovely harakeke. Sorry. Let's follow these people here. Well, we'll arrive at the fossil forest in 30 seconds. But thanks for joining me on my Saturday morning walk. I'm going to have a busy day after this, so it's good to get a little bit of exercise in and enjoy some sunshine. Hi. How are you? I'll come and have a chat later. Yeah. Nice to see you, Diana. There we go. Takapuna Beach Fossil Forest here. Always bump into somebody I know. So 200,000 years ago, Lake Pupuki erupted and all the lava flowed over here and took out a huge forest of kauri trees. And this is the result that we see today. Rangitoto Island there in the distance is a volcano as well. So let me hop down too. We'll have a look at a couple of these old fossilised trees. Whee. And another little beach, so a little extension here of Takapuna Beach divided in half by this fossil forest. Lots of seaweed here, look, lots and lots of kelp. I love all these colours that are in it, look, it's amazing. Look at that. People will come down and collect this for their gardens. Makes really great compost. There we go, looking into, you can see here, the first one we come to look at, the fossilised trunk of a kauri tree and a little rock pool right there in the middle. If you're lucky, you will see baby fish in here. There's always shellfish, but sometimes the baby fish get trapped and they're just swimming around in here until the tide comes back in. There's always plenty to look at in the water. You can see the rocks. Yeah. The old shells there. These little shellfish here all gripping on until the water comes back in and rescues them. Whoa, and there they all go, the seagulls. Off they go. A little bit of a wander over here. It's quiet at this part of the beach, which is really nice. Nice and quiet. So it was Lake Pupuki Moana that actually erupted and created this fossil forest, and this fresh water that you see here is actually the overflow from the lake. So the lake is, if you do happen to look on a map, the lake is just in this direction. It's about 5 minutes drive, I guess, even 5 minutes walk. It's very, very close. And this is the fresh water coming out of the lake. MK, nice to see you. We're at the fossil forest. We've just had a walk on Takapuna Beach. I'm just about ready to finish. But it's looking pretty gorgeous here, look. Really, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely... Oh, I can see a big rock pool. I'll head over to that. It's a lovely, lovely day here. Yeah, beautiful day. Saturday morning. And it's looking pretty spectacular. Low tide, so the water is just beginning to, the seawater is just beginning to come back in. It's really, really interesting here. I love, yeah, Linda, it's fantastic. Thank you. It's really, really gorgeous. One of my favourite spots. Woke up this morning to a nice sunny day and thought, right, beach walk, coffee, scone. All in that order. No, actually, in the reverse order. I had the coffee and the scone first, and then took off for a bit of walk on the beach. And wow, and look at this one, the way it is. Wow. Can you see there? I'll just walk on a couple of these rocks over here. Be careful, Louise. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Look at the way that tree has been incinerated. And it's got a little lake around it as well. It's amazing. So there's a lot. You could spend all day here exploring. It's so interesting. So interesting. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I'm sort of not in the best spot now because I'll go back actually and we will approach it from a different angle. Because where I was standing, if I went any further, I was going to step into a great big pool of seawater, so easier to approach from this side. Every time I come here I notice something different. So it's all the tidal changes, and it's really, really amazing. Yeah. So that's where we started over there, Takapuna Beach, and walk through this way. Rangitoto Island, of course. An island, but also our largest volcano and the most recent one to erupt about 500 or 600 years ago. This is good. Look, we can actually walk right out today. It's fabulous. The tide will start to turn. It'll start to come back in shortly, and this will all be covered by seawater, so you won't be able to see it. It's quite expensive. It stretches on way up there. And this is the entrance to Auckland Harbour, so if you were coming in by cruise ship or yacht, this would be the entrance to the harbour. You'd come in between here and Rangitoto Island. Look at the movement on the water. It's fabulous, look. But thanks everybody for joining. Let's just pop over and have a look at this tree trunk over here. I don't want to disturb the all these beautiful lines that nature has drawn for us today. Look at them. Really, really amazing. But here we go. Look, there's a small one. This would have just been a little baby tree. Here we are. A little bit of sunlight getting in here. You can see, and let's go over to this one now. As I said, every time I come here, it looks really different, and I love just looking at all nature's beautiful forms that she makes here. So there's lots of archways. Here's a nice archway right here. Not the biggest, but it is quite pretty because it's got a nice reflection in it as well. Oh, and then yes, there's lots of them. And then all of these rocks here covered with oyster shells. Actually, there's not, oh yes, there's a little bit of bird life around today, but I don't see my toria, my oyster catchers. They're usually here. There we go. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I am going to finish right very shortly. See the archway there? Yeah. And another one. Wow, you could have a lot of fun. Yeah. It's just a great place to come. Really, really fantastic place to come and explore. What can we find? What can we find here? Sometimes there's little crabs, or there might be little tiny fish. Sometimes the shellfish are just all walking around as well. But it's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. So, everybody, I'm just going to turn the camera and say, get my hair out of my eyes first. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for joining. We are, Rangitoto. I should have come for the sunrise. I should have been here nice and early. I will another day. Thanks, everybody. Fantastic to see you. Thanks for joining me. And we're back in New Zealand and we're having a bit more fun. I will see you all again soon, but we'll turn and we'll finish with you here over the fossil forest and out to Rangitoto Island. Whoa. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this little quick trip to New Zealand, Aotearoa. A few waves coming in out there as well. So thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you all again soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Okay, bye for now. Thank you.